Hello, 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 everyone. Hopefully you can hear everything okay. Let's see. Messing with the microphone position here. Now I need to post on the Discord. Oh, geez, I wasn't ready to go live, and yet here I am. Oh, good times, good times, good times. Yay, I did it. Okay. Now I need to get my weaving set up. But hello, hello, everyone. I know I'm kind of headless right now. Suppose I could get you just a little bit higher. Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, let's try that. Excuse the wobbly camera. But I think that. Hold on. There you go. You can mostly see my face now. Great. Well, hello, everyone. Hope y'all are doing well. I have been quite busy and with work and with travel. So yeah, I know it's been a while. I just posted like an hour-long setting up of my loom video, but I haven't done any like content in a while. So I'm here today to do that and to just hang out and get some work done in the studio. I don't know if it'll be weaving the whole time, but it might be. We might do some other stuff. I don't know. Hello, I am not prepared. Welcome on in. I need to get my chat set up so I can actually see. Let's try this. Got a whole setup. Oh, don't tell me your battery is dead. Rude. So rude. One moment, everybody. Had to get an extension cord. Clearly, I was so prepared for the stream. Clearly. It's all good. We can hang out, drink some coffee. Um, and I can kind of give you some background on the project. I've had this yarn for a decent chunk of time now. It was um, brains. Wow. Um, it was an estate sale purchase from my mother. She bought this and sent it to me, and it's two different colors of cotton, a light blue and a kind of navy blue. And I just strung up in my warp a gradient from the dark to the light. And in the weft, I'm doing a kind of like a bird's eye twill pattern um, and doing a clasped weft technique. Sorry, my other cat is going absolutely bananas in the other side of this room. I can do this. Mm. There we go. You're obsessed with all of it. Awesome. Well, welcome on in. I can now read chat without having to squint at my phone. Hopefully, me weaving doesn't cause this too much. Oops. Um, Hopefully, this stays up while I weave. So, the treadling is very simple. It's just a 1 through 8 treadling. So I don't have to really think about it so much. But what I do need to think about is on the left-hand side selvage edge, I have a floating selvage, which means it's there to add like support on the edge of the weaving. I have to make sure that on odd treadlings, I'm going under the selvage edge and back through under, because that's the clasped weft. Um, and then on even rows, I'm going over and back over. So there's some thought, but it's not too bad. But mostly I'm just here to chill. So if you have questions, holler, or if you just want to pay attention, chit chat. How are y'all doing? I have started thinking about the final object that this cloth will make. And I think it might be like a really cozy house robe, house coat. But like still lightweight, because this is cotton. Okay, I think we're back. That that was bad timing. That was really bad timing. Okay, so I just did row 7. Thank you for confirming. So yes, I'm thinking of doing like a cozy house robe that can be also converted or cinched into something more fitted. And I am really starting to fall in love with that idea. I just walked to and from the post office and had like a brainstorm sesh. So what I'm doing with this clasped weft technique is I have my dark colored yarn in my shuttle, on my end feed shuttle. And then I have the light blue yarn just coming directly from the cone. So what this allows me to do, let's see, is when I open a shed, I'll take my shuttle, take the light colored yarn underneath this hand, and then I'm currently on an even row, so I'm pulling this over my floating selvage, and I'm basically scooping around that light colored yarn with my dark colored yarn, and now they're linked like this. And by pulling the dark colored yarn this way, it pulls some of the light colored yarn into the shed. So then what I do is guide that meeting point to be somewhere above or below the most recent row to create some just really, back and forth line. I don't want anything like super straight up and down for this. I want it to be very organic. Hey, Abe, and hello, the Squish. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome on in. We're just having a chill studio day. Doing some weaving, hanging out. Okay, so I just ran out of yarn on my pern, so I'm just going to swap that out and do a little bit of an invisible yarn change. And yes, that is more difficult to do with clasped weft. Why do you ask? It's okay. I like those moments of chaos because then you're forced to have a little bit more of an organic approach. Do I not have any scissors right available? What, baby? Want to say hello to everyone? Want to say hello to chat? This is Beans. She's my one-eyed kitty. And she is very needy today. that face. Is this what you needed and wanted? I don't think I can move now. Okay. Here you go. Still going. Okay, I think we're done. Wow, that was an abrupt one. um, wow, that was a big one. So, wow, I never thought that I would catch an earthquake on camera. That was a wild one. Because the last few that I've experienced weren't that boom. That was like a quick, but like big. Wow. Okay. Here I am on YouTube doing some weaving. Jeez. Is everyone all good? You good? I'm good. We're good. You're good. I still have internet. Okay. I just finished 8. I did. Freaking heck. Yeah, if someone could clip that, that would be sick. Or do I have to do that? If one of you who is not currently streaming could do that, that would be wonderful. Dang, that was, yeah, a 4.7. Like, okay, so I don't think earthquakes are a good thing, but I do think they are a natural thing. And like things like earthquakes, hurricanes, twisters, or tornadoes, natural disasters fascinate me. Like, I grew up in tornado land, wildfire land, and I don't think they're good things, but they're natural. I know I just said that, but I kind of like earthquakes. Yeah, like I kind of like them. They feel powerful, and I know that's bad or whatever. Like I know they can be dangerous. So, like that one was a vibe. Hello, Scott, did you feel that one? That would have been a hard one to miss. Man, it's funny because what I'm weaving kind of looks a little bit like a Richter scale. But it's not. I thought so. That was a dirty shed. It's okay. Kind of variation I like. Yeah, are you all good over there? Man, I hope the shop's okay. Because that was a good one. That was a big bumper. Yeah, I was at the shop on the one on Tuesday. That one was not a big bumper. It was more of like a woo, woo, woo. So, yeah, nothing fell over here. My plants did sway a bit. Oh, Monstera. You my Monstera grew through my blinds while I was gone, apparently. Damn, no. Goodness gracious. Yeah, the one on Tuesday was pretty short. It was like a just like that. Yeah, oh, you couldn't see up here. This is where my antler headdress thing is that I made. And I was just sitting under the table over there watching it go. Like all the dangly bits glistening, glistening in the earthquake sun. It is warm. I may need to turn on the air conditioner today. So, sorry, because it might be loud. I felt the earth move under my feet. I felt the sky come tumbling down. I should I should clip that and make it into a short that says my weaving causes thunder, or not thunder, causes the earth to move. I was thinking thunder for a different reason, but yeah. My textiles cause the tectonic plates to shake. Yeah? Yeah? Yeah, I mean, two in the same week is a little concerning, and big ones too, like, well, big-ish, I guess. Relatively big. 'Cause let's remember the scale is logarithmic. So each magnitude is 10 times more powerful than the previous one, I believe. I remember my Richter scale correct. POV. You are weaving, and then an earthquake hits. That was a big jump. Okay, okay, that's fine. What's that? Inherent chaos that you sometimes just need in your project. Nice little spike there. Yeah, 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 yeah. I believe it was my first birthday out here. I was woken up by a big earthquake. And it was weird because I didn't even think it was happening because I was waking up into it. I thought my heart was just pounding really fast. Because when I get like startled awake, it's like ooh, 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 feels like the whole bed is shaking. Um, but no, it was an earthquake, and it was like that was a decent one. Yeah, that would have been like 3 years ago, almost 4 years ago. Oh, gross. Sorry, mate. So pretty. It feels good. Oh, it looks good. Oh, that looks good. Okay. Advance the warp. So one of the things that I am aiming to get out of this fabric is some really interesting color play as well, and color and weave, color and pattern. Um, so the way that this gradient is spaced out, the lightest end is over here, the darkest end is over here. And as I'm weaving and I'm moving the light chunk and the dark chunk back and forth, like that seam is back and forth. The more light that goes into dark, the more clearly the twill pattern is going to be seen. And vice versa, when this side is more with the dark and less the light, the pattern is more clearly seen. Here in the middle, which is where we've been weaving, or I've been weaving for the last, half hour or so, um, this is like an equally spaced, almost a 50-50 chunk of the section where it's equal parts light, equal parts dark. So this is where the pattern is technically the muddiest, but I think the most interesting. I do like the solid parts. Those are really pretty. But this is where it's like kind of got this interesting, organic, funky texture. So yeah, yeah. Whew. I'm loving this project, I gotta say. I had the urge to warp up my loom this project came to me, I knew I had plenty of yarn. I've got a giant cone of each. I believe this was knitting yarn. It looked like something that a machine knitter would have had, just based on the other context clues as well in the box that came to me. So yeah, I know I have plenty. They were basically 2 full cones, like huge, absolutely huge. And in great condition too. That's the other thing, like a lot of natural fibers just look better with age. Whereas like acrylics do not age well. Like I don't know if the plastics harden or something, but it definitely feels like it doesn't age as well as natural materials. Pollux. Better to catch these issues now. Yeah, catching threads is almost always a sign that it's time to advance your warp. Because as you weave, let me show you. So as you weave, this space, which is called the shed, as you go up the cloth, the selvage, or not the selvage, the fell line is where the weft meets the open warp. The further you go towards here, the more sharp that angle is. Not sharp. How do I explain it? It starts getting closer and closer and closer, so it's just a little bit tighter. So the threads end up catching a little bit more. So that's why you want to advance your warp fairly often as you weave. You want a nice open shed. Clean, clean shed. Catching threads can be symptoms of other things as well, especially if you have a really sticky warp. Lost another thread. Huh. That's okay. So I'm trying to get a nice, clean color block over here, which is why I'm focusing so hard. That seems to be the technique. Okay, so I just want a nice solid chunk of light blue over here. and then we can go back down and start swerving this way again. I'm not doing any rhyme or reason. I'm just literally going with the flow on this one. I'm not counting how many inches between each swerve. Just kind of letting myself enjoy the process. I think that's important, is to enjoy the process of creation, not just the finished product, the end goal, but the actual act of making it is important. You know, it's a slight rebellion in the world, post-capitalist society. So it's nice to have a little bit of something that's tactile and handmade. It's nice. That's nice, 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 nice. Definitely want to linger in this light color for a little bit. Because that'll give me options later if I need a lighter portion of this fabric. I can find it. Granted, I think I'm going to leave these panels fairly untouched, except for by like drawstrings and stuff. So I'm not going to cut into this fabric like I did the Vipers and the Ivy fabric. I want to be able to like unfurl the whole thing and have a really luxurious coat, you know. I don't think I'll line it. I think I want this fabric to be the star of the show. The light summer house robe for me to be dramatic in. There's a couple of spots where the lines went straight through the pattern. That's freaking sick. Like one right here. All of these in the center, pretty much. Come over here. I have to do like a little tour. A little fabric tour. I'm gonna snag my water. I need to find it. Hydrate or dehydrate? I think I can do one more repeat, and then I think I need to advance. Okay, I'm gonna do one more and then I'll advance. Might have been slightly too far of an advance, but that's okay. Mm, I hope y'all are enjoying this studio session. I know I've been kind of quiet, but sometimes that's helpful for body doubling. I've just been very introspective. That's what happens when I weave, um, especially as I'm kind of like playing around with this pattern. My brain just starts to wander a little bit. It starts to iterate. It starts to think about other stuff. So, you know, you know how it goes, I'm sure. Take a stretch break as well. Ooh. That felt good. That felt very good. I don't want to make more coffee, but maybe I'll do that in a little bit. Been going for an hour 15, so maybe in 15 minutes I'll take a short break and I'll make some coffee. Yay, it wasn't too far. In fact, it was just about perfect, if I dare say. Oh. Oh. Camera was frozen because battery going down. But now we're plugged in. We should be good. Yep. Hopefully the charger will keep up with the drain. If not, maybe this was just a short stream today. looking lovely. I'm gonna start. Um, Brain. Wow. I am going to start some hot water for some coffee. So I will be right back. I'll pour the last little bit of coffee that I have from earlier today, and then go turn on the hot water. BRB, my friends. I've returned. Coffee, well, water is being heated. Okay. Are we all still feeling weaving? I also have embroidery that we can do. over my yarn. Water's ready. I required more coffee. Did I need more coffee? Probably not. Did I want more coffee? You bet your sweet dippy. You say, Dear chap, Benjamin, it is nearly 90 bajillion degrees outside and you're still having hot coffee? And I say, yes. For hot coffee can be enjoyed at any temperature. Later. I'm so glad it was relaxing for you. Have a good day or evening. I guess afternoon, you know, our time zone, the one in which we live. But thanks for being here, bud. Maybe just a little bit more solid blue, like 2 more inches, and then we'll bring back that light blue. I'm just carrying up the light blue along the edge. I'm really liking this like dark flood into here. All right, let's continue. I was just trimming the two that were in the back, just dangling the broken warp thread. They're just on the edge, so I wasn't concerned about it. It's not changing the width too much, but sometimes those threads, if they get caught up in your other warp threads, they'll cause tension issues. Okay, I've got to take off these glasses. Ugh. Trying to get a better place for you. Now you can see almost the whole thing. And you can still see me, because I know people like that. Alright, I'm on my final pern. So yeah, no matter what, I'll be done weaving after this pern. I don't really feel like winding more perns at the moment. So we'll probably just switch to embroidery after this. I'm gonna do like a little semicircle on this side. Let's see. Let's see. Half of this is experimentation. Ah, we've made it to the paper portion of my warp separator. Great. Oh, hi. Sorry, excuse me. Excuse me, pardon me. Gotta get by. Over my yarn again. Okay. So yeah, I think hover around here for a little bit and then start curving back. I think that's the plan. And by plan, I mean loose guideline. All right, later, Abe. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good class. don't envy you. I am so glad that I take public transit and can take public transit. I know that's not an option for a lot of people. Like, knocked over my thing again. Sometimes the yarn gets caught underneath. And when it does that, it sometimes knocks it over. we're about to run out of this pern right there. So that means we're done with this portion of the stream. Cool. Now, let's switch to some embroidery. And coffee, obviously. Okay. Is it more important for you to see me or see the work? That's my question. I love the texture of this yarn. But for real, I could bring you in closer so you can see the handwork. Granted, it is been 2 hours and 20 minutes. So maybe we don't start anything else. We just chat for the last 10 minutes. I can show you the progress on the embroidery. Talk about that for a second. So, some of you may know that I have been. Hi, Anne. So I've been working on some embroidery for the D&D game that I play at Cantrip Candles, where I work. So I'm going to do a medieval style tapestry, embroidered tapestry that highlights certain parts of the campaign. So I have like a whole list of events and stuff that have happened, and I'm trying to go in chronological order. So the first one is the crest. Here we go. It's a sword stabbing through a marigold with black ichor and spectral blue stuff coming up, and it says Uncharted Lands. And the sword turns into a black obelisk right here, which is a primary theme in our game. And then the one that I'm currently working on is basically session 0 or session 1. I'm gonna you. Hold up. I think I fixed it. Sorry, it got a little disconnected. Did I fix it? Can you hear me? Okay. So this area here is supposed to have some atmospheric perspective. So this darker one is supposed to be in front of this one, but the effect isn't reading super well. So I might cover more of this up with black. So I might work on that next. And then the one behind here and this one will be about the same. And then this one will be even lighter, almost disappearing into the background. All of our ships, so we basically all repeated the same session 1. So in this one, our captain was possessed by a ghost. and then died. And then we crashed and sank. So we all had to make it to shore somehow. So that little bit is the spirit, the ghost leaving the body of the captain. And then this is the ship. So I'm really excited to get to embroidering that. And we have a barrel and a crate. So yeah, that's the plan. Yep. So let me come up here. Hello. We still have sound. Um, over here. Wow, you're getting a preview of some stuff that's not gonna matter soon. But hi, 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 hi. I am going to end it here. I need to go back and clip the earthquake. I still can't believe that that happened while I was recording. Live on YouTube. So, anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and stop here. And then, if you want to follow along on any of these projects, follow me on Instagram. That's where I'm posting, you know, a, a periodic update of all of my projects. And then, if you want to support the channel even more, you can subscribe if you haven't yet. Hit the like button if you haven't yet. That really all does help me, and I'm trying to make this a little bit more monetarily functional. Um, Speaking of, if you would like to support me over on Patreon, you can. My Patreon is a place to get early access to some videos as well as easier access to me. So I'll hopefully, once I have more um, patrons over there, I want to do some special lives with patrons only. Um, but it's not worth it if there's nobody over there yet. So, yeah, but if you want to support monthly, you can head over to Patreon. And other than that, today has been lovely. Thank you so much for hanging out with me in the studio today, and I will see you in the next video. Unta ta!